What's going on, guys? This is Ryan with RK Outpost, and today we have some really cool news from the DC universe, and it involves HBO and HBO Max, this new complex streaming service that's all-encompassing. HBO announced yesterday that they are launching this crazy idea with a lot of different moving pieces. So we'll get into that a little bit later. What I really wanted to focus on for this video is the DC TV show aspect of what's going on right now. Specifically, something that's in production from Greg Berlanti, who is the person involved with all the Arrowverse, all the stuff on DC Universe streaming. And we just found out that in production is a Green Lantern TV series, which I'm really excited about. Green Lantern is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. Green Lantern Rebirth is one of the first comic runs that really got me invested in DC, and it made me like read a bunch of stuff from a long time ago. Obviously written by Jeff Johns and illustrated by Ethan Van Sciver. I don't know if you've heard of him, Comic Artist Pro Secrets. But yeah, so I love Green Lantern. And I think that there's so much you could do with the TV series, especially if it's based around the Green Lantern core. So many different great characters. But let's get into this article right here. From Deadline, which I've been using Deadline so often. They've been the first on top of a lot of news lately. So, excuse me, here we go. Green Lantern and Strange Adventures. Greg Berlanti and DC go cosmic for HBO Max. Television super producer, and that is a good explanation because he is the executive producer of so much stuff at CW. Greg Berlanti's ever-expanding screen interpretation of DC Comics universe going cosmic with two new series for HBO Max, Strange Adventures and a Green Lantern-inspired show. So obviously not a whole lot of details yet. Both these original DC properties will be created for HBO Max will be unlike anything seen on television, said Berlanti, who announced both projects Tuesday at HBO Max Warner Media Day presentation. An anthology series of cautionary tales set in a world where superpowers exist, and in what promises to be our biggest DC show ever made, we're going to space with the Green Lantern television series, but I can't reveal any more about it just yet. Which is so awesome. You know, we had it look like the Green Lantern Corps was going to be introduced in Zack Snyder's version of Justice League. Not just the one little snippet of the flashback battle, but the actual Green Lantern Corps was going to come and interact with some of our heroes during Zack Snyder's cut of Justice League. We never saw that, and now the Green Lantern Corps movie is basically in flux right now at DC. They're not quite sure what they're doing with it. But it's going to be really exciting to see this play out on the small screen for HBO. The cryptic references will stir plenty of speculation among DC fans. Green Lantern is one of the most enduring superheroes in the DC Comics publishing history, dating back to the FDR years. The modern incarnation of the hero is a sort of Texas Ranger in space, a lonely lawman type who wears a miraculous power ring and wears the uniform of the Green Lantern Corps, which has a vast alien membership. Yeah, there's obviously they're from all sectors of space, right? So there's literally countless different aliens. And then they talk about here how Green Lantern was pretty infamous 2011 with Ryan Reynolds. And the character's live-action television history is limited to Legends of the Superheroes that brought Adam West back as Batman. And then Strange Adventures is a really weird thing. It's kind of like Twilight Zone, like these little encapsulated stories set in a world with superpowers. I'm not necessarily too excited about that. The real thing that I'm looking for is this, is this Green Lantern television series. The Green Lantern inspired series based on characters from the iconic DC comic will come from Berlanti Productions in association with Warner Bros. Television. Berlanti already has 8 active DC-based series on the CW. So here it is. Arrow, Batwoman, Black Lightning, Supergirl, Flash, DC Legends of Tomorrow, and 2 on DC Universe streaming service, Doom Patrol and Titans. And also Stargirl is coming out on DC Universe. Now, one of the very interesting things I thought with this whole merger, which I highlighted right here, these are some of the specifics from this HBO Max. So CW shows, HBO Max will be the exclusive streaming home for CW dramas produced by Warner Brothers starting fall of 2019 season, including Batwoman and Katie Keene, some random thing from CW. Note, however, that CW shows going forward will be available on HBO Max beginning 30 days prior to the TV premiere of the next season of those shows. So that's pretty big because right now CW has a free streaming app called CW, like the CW app, and then they also have CW Seed, which is some of their animated stuff. But it looks like that's all going to be moving. You're going to have to pay to stream that now on HBO Max. So that is pretty important. But as far as the Green Lantern thing, I'm really excited. Obviously, everyone's going to want to see Hal Jordan. Obviously, everyone's going to want to see Jon Stewart. Obviously, everyone's going to want to see Guy Gardner. I want to see Kyle Rayner. I think Kyle Rayner is underappreciated. I know a lot of people don't like him. I really like him. And then we've also got 2 Green Lanterns who have more newly been introduced in Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. Now, my fear with what I've seen from some of the things Berlanti has done with the Arrowverse is that if you make a series focused on Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz, it has the potential to go extremely woke, like extremely woke. Jessica Cruz, although I do like the character of Jessica Cruz fine, co-created by Ethan Van Sciver, she's a Hispanic female who has essentially a disability, a mental disability. She's agoraphobic. She's scared of everything. And then Simon Baz is someone of Muslim descent. I think he's Lebanese, I believe. And he does practice Islam, and he was wrongly convicted of being a terrorist, right? That's his backstory. So you can see how there is the potential to go extremely identity politics based if you go with those characters. I really hope they focus on some of the more traditional characters like Hal Jordan, like Jon Stewart, like Guy Gardner, but you can have the entire Green Lantern Corps there. There's no reason that you can't do that. So many endless possibilities. I love Green Lantern, and I am excited for this TV series. I kind of hate what's been going on with the Arrowverse lately, not going to lie, and I feel like Greg Berlanti is definitely involved in all of that. But it doesn't mean that I'm not excited for one of my favorite characters to come to screen and to get that opportunity to see what happens. And then if I'm disappointed, then I will continue to be disappointed. But what do you guys think? I want to hear from you. Are you excited about the potential of a Green Lantern TV series coming to HBO Max? Are you interested in learning more about HBO Max and all the different things it seems to be partnering with and pulling from for this $15 a month streaming service? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, ring the bell for notifications, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, everyone, and a special thank you to all my incredible patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Want to check me out on Twitter or Instagram, or send something to my P.O. box? All the links are in the description. Until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.